This wasn't written with your comfort in mind. Nah. Made my decision, wasn't tough to decide. Nah. Me and my boys, we get it done every time. Gotta earn it, you can't just jump in the line. You'll get rushed to the side. I top my division, I've been building since I started. In the parking lot, I parked it. I came in while picking targets. My career cannot be tarnished. I'm a champion regardless. Celebrate, but this a different kind of lucha party. We are not alike. I don't want your advice, I don't want your opinions. It's not gonna be different from the ones I told to listen. I've been working on a bigger picture and y'all ain't impressing me. Hey, como said D, say shut your mouth, respect the legacy. Ain't no comparisons, y'all just embarrassments. All of my confidence is rooted in my heritage. Yo, and with Mendoza and Mr. Wild, we showing what this about. Phantom driving, your career is disavowed. What's happening, y'all?
Yo, what is up, everybody? Kasanova back at you with another live stream. We are checking out Exoprimal. Huge shout out to Capcom for allowing us to dive on into it and check out this closed network test. I'm excited. Just got back from the beach. Had a family day at the beach, so we just got back. I'm a little toasty, as in I was out in the sun a little bit, not too much, but I had my sunblock and everything on. So we're going to dive in. We're going to check out what this is all about from some other creators I know that are in the closed network test. A lot of them said it's actually a lot of fun. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what this is all about. And without further ado, let's go ahead and just dive on in here. All right, so we're in, and all right, so you need to go ahead and create our character. Okay, so start with the face. What all we got? Okay. I haven't got the chance to like play with the graphical settings, so we'll dive into that shortly. I was actually trying to get this to run on my Steam Deck, but could not get it to run no matter what Proton I used. Yeah, we can go with that. Go to the face I picked. Yeah, that's cool. I can have multicolored eyes? What? Huh. What up, One Eye? How you doing? How was your day so far? To them tracer colors.
Data logging complete. Please proceed to the firing range. You will now take an Exofighter aptitude test. Leviathan will provide instructions for operating exosuits. Do not deviate from Leviathan's guidance.
Alright, so yeah, I dropped it off of Twitch. I'm just doing it on YouTube right now. Yeah, I don't know what was going on.
Fire at the target. Move into the right-hand lanes. Focus fire on the distant targets. Try sprinting to move more quickly as you head to the next area. Congratulations. You will now participate in a live fire exercise. Use the dead
They look like guys from Tekken.
Targets will be provided to improve your skills. Hope you like dinosaurs.
Moving 1-on-1.
Every IDS exosuit features unique abilities. The Deadeye model features a ranged explosive called the Rifle Grenade, providing new targets. Activate Rifle Grenade to eliminate the raptors.
Frag out!
Craft chips may appear throughout the mission. That's our way of saying thanks. Retrieve the chip. Go on. Craft chips allow you to place craftable assets at your discretion. Place a wall where indicated by your exosuit. Walls stop enemy attacks while allowing allied attacks to pass on their very lethal way. Providing new targets. Every exosuit has a powerful overdrive ability. Let's give it a try. Fire Deadeye's cluster salvo to eliminate the raptors.
Yeah.
Deadeye training complete. Swap exosuits at any time via the suit change option. Now, swap to the roadblock model.
Disengaging.
Yo.
The roadblock model features a state-of-the-art shield.
Let's rock!
Utilize your standard attacks to eliminate targets.
Man, I'm out here punching dinosaurs.
And watch that dino give you all its attention. Activate Taunt now. Use the ballistic shield to defend against the raptors.
Get behind
Tell them
me.
not today, boys. Roadblock training.
Yo,
complete.
he said not today.
Being more
What?
fewer headaches. The cannon rig is perfect for when you need a long-range laser. Providing new targets. Eliminate targets using the cannon rig. Dress for the job you want to survive. Match your
Fully
gear to your mission.
collecting rent.
Now change to the Witch Doctor model.
You got it, pal.
The Witch Doctor model was designed for the true team player.
Where's the emergency?
This suit features an
How is the audio? Is it
Sorry,
too loud?
Want to try? Use paralysis to stop the targets. Witch Doctor's repair field projects a soothing beam to heal and repair allies. Activate repair field now.
Don't go breaking down!
Use the feed ability to repair your ally. The Dominator is the last word in dinosaur control. Equipping the Dominator allows you to command dinosaurs in combat. Equip your Dominator now. Activate your Dominator and try summoning a T-Rex.
I just summoned a fucking T-Rex.
Ally to eliminate your targets and crush your metrics.
Bruh.
Aptitude exam complete. Please wait while your score is calculated. Looks like you've got the right stuff. You may now return to your interview location and await instructions.
Well done. Calculating aptitude test result.
Yeah.
Result. Exemplary. Congratulations. You are now a member of the IBS family.
Cloud jumps, my
As a new
guy.
Exofighter, IBS will be assigning you to an extremely safe detachment. Patrol Unit number 52585. Codename, the Hammerheads. We look forward to seeing you grow with IBS.
Man, that was wild. Yo. Oh, cause my forehead shiny. It's the ring light. I kind of don't need it on right now, cause I got the window light coming through. But I'm baked, but not in the sense of baked as like I'm high or anything. Like I'm baked because we just came from the beach. PvE. Play on two teams of 5 players. Teams fight against dinosaurs, and the first team to complete all missions wins. Okay. Yeah, we went to the beach today. The ladies there like play around in the water and whatnot. Which is interesting because like the first time we took her, although it's been a year, she really didn't like it, but now like she loved it today.
Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. I require exofighters for a live combat exercise. This is a 2-team competitive scenario. The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins.
One shield coming up. Ding ding!
Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat. Please wait. Summoning raptors.
Well, they weren't kidding when they said they were summoning raptors.
Summoning raptors. Summoning raptors.
You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to load this up on my laptop and then set my laptop up so I can play at a high resolution.
Enemy team.
Because yeah, like right now,
Proceed to next mission.
I'm playing this at
Dinosaur cull mission.
1080p.
Preparing combat.
My main, I'm streaming and playing on my main
Summoning raptors.
tower, and it's like chugging. My CPU usage right now is at 97%.
Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors.
Get behind me!
Dinosaur cull complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait.
Stay down!
Summoning gas neosaurs. They will explode when defeated, or if you get too close. Summoning raptors. Summoning
this-
gas neosaurs.
This is a hell of a lot of fun.
Get behind me! Frag out!
Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning raptors.
Get behind me!
Dinosaur cull complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team.
Back in X!
Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning a T-Rex. A T-Rex can be dangerous,
One
even
shield
from a
coming up.
distance.
Frag out! Get behind me!
Summoning raptors.
Frag out!
Summoning gas neosaurs.
Stay down! Shield ready! Frag out! I need that.
T-Rex is on the move. Pursue it.
Yo,
The enemy team has progressed.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a lot of fun.
Close the performance gap. Warning, you will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat. Warning, mission cancelled. Your to the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel.
Keep that up.
For combat. The final mission will be energy. Collect energy cartridges located throughout the battlefield. You may also eliminate hostile exofighters and take their energy cartridges. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy.
Well, it's my first time playing. Of course I'm gonna complete it slower. But I'm having fun.
Nice work. Damage critical.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, several of us are dead. Yeah, we got... Yeah, let's get back in the game, though. Let's get back in here.
Won't let that happen again.
Well, I'm gonna try not to let that happen again.
Overdrive ready. Disengaging.
Use Zephyr to quickly meet the enemy in melee combat.
Just try and stop.
I'm feeling motivated.
Take this! Get behind me. That's what he does. Scratch you, huh?
Yo!
Storm drive! Get behind me!
Death specializes in
Returning to
engaging
battle.
targets with gunfire and grenades.
Thank you.
Dominator has been generated for your team. Use it to commandeer a dinosaur and attack. The enemy team's victory is near. Demonstrate the necessary skills to avoid defeat. Dimensional crossing activated. You may invade the enemy team's combat area. Disrupt the enemy's mission progress. The enemy team has nearly reached its goal. Work together with your teammates to stop them.
Yo, I can imagine myself playing this with, like, Lehua. And, Lehua would totally love this game.
Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired.
Damage critical.
Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired.
Damn it.
Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired.
Thank me later.
The enemy team
Appreciate it.
has nearly reached its goal. Work together with your teammates to stop them.
Stay down.
Like, there's so many variables.
One shield. Damage
25
critical.
cartridges acquired. You have acquired
Nice work.
You can place barricades in the combat area. Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired.
Nice work. Heads up!
Combat test complete. The enemy team fulfilled its objectives first. You are defeated. Repeat, you are defeated. Permanent downsizing will begin immediately. Goodbye.
Oh, snap!
Wonderful news. You have been granted permission to survive. You are an ideal specimen for a very important experiment. Your new assignment is the perpetual war game. Explore your potential in vigorous lethal interface with dinosaurs and your fellow exofighters alike. I require the best possible combat data in order to develop the best possible exosuit. Do your part. Survive the war game. And generate robust combat data. Deep learning in progress. Threat level rising. Research subject exofighters. War game transitioning to infinite repetition. Humans. Fight and die for me.
I don't even know what the hell is going on, but this game is dope.
Don't forget to take your medicine!
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game. I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. Follow my guidance to maximize your growth opportunities in this research and development
What up, Jagos?
exercise. The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins. You will compete in 2 teams and provide me with the high-quality
Disengaging.
combat data I require. Use Zephyr to quickly meet the enemy in melee combat.
Just try and stop him!
Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel.
It's been a crazy week.
Interdimensional transfer complete.
I
The
hear
war
you.
game will begin shortly.
Stay down!
Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors. Summoning raptors. Summoning raptors. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors.
Let's go!
That's more than just a scratch. Take this!
Summoning pteranodons.
That feels good.
Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors. Dinosaur color. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating Dinosaur Cull mission. Preparing combat. Please wait. Summoning gas neosaurs.
Take this!
They will explode when defeated, or if you get too close.
Immobilized.
You have acquired a blade. You can place barricades in the combat area. Summoning raptors. Summoning gas neosaurs.
Take this!
What up, Omar?
Summoning gas neosaurs.
Yes, first day of the beta.
Raptors.
Feeling as good as our luck.
Dinosaur color. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team.
Ready or not, I'm back. Feeling as good as I look.
Initiating Dinosaur Cull mission. Preparing combat area.
Yeah, this game is insanely fun.
Summoning a Triceratops. It is dangerous to attack a Triceratops head-on.
Let's talk about this!
Jedi specializes in engaging targets with gunfire and
Cavalry's
grenades.
here.
Oh, I got gored. Yo, he after my ass. Damn.
Keep that up.
Yo, he gored the hell out of me. Oh.
Summoning raptors. Summoning pteranodons. Summoning gas neosaurs.
Yo, for real. He catching all of these horns.
Nice work. Overdrive ready.
The enemy team has progressed to the final mission. Act quickly to close the performance gap.
Whoa! Man, I almost got gored again. Like, nah, Brad, we ain't doing that.
Nice work.
Got him.
Completing objectives slower.
You're not going anywhere.
Warning. You will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat.
He really, yeah, I know, right?
Will be energy taken. Collect energy cartridges located throughout the battlefield. You may also eliminate hostile exofighters and take their energy cartridges. Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy
Man,
acquired.
I was getting destroyed the first time I played
Exofighter
this.
eliminated. Energy acquired.
I like how dynamic these matches are, though.
25 cartridges acquired.
Because you got not only like what's going on with like fighting the dinos, but you've also got another team you got to fight up against as well. So yeah, it's PvE and PvP. So we got whole points too.
Collect energy cartridges located throughout the battlefield. Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired. Cartridges acquired.
Yo, yeah, this is nothing like Evolve. And this is not even in the same category. You getting all the heat. Damn, I still died. I was saving that too. It really depends on how Capcom goes about like making sure that this does well, but like from first impressions, like from actually playing this game is a hell of a lot of fun.
A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use it to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies. Enemy team's victory.
I needed that.
Demonstrate the necessary skills to avoid defeat.
Yo, we holding it down.
Nice work.
Energy acquired.
Keep that up.
Dimensional crossing activated. You may invade the enemy team's combat area. Disrupt the enemy's mission progress. You may also eliminate hostile exofighters and take their energy cartridges. The enemy team has nearly reached its goal. Work together with your teammates to stop them.
Damn, we lost.
Complete. The enemy team fulfilled its objectives first. You are defeated. Repeat, you are defeated. Permanent downsizing will begin immediately. Goodbye.
I mean, Omar, I understand that, but at the same time, Capcom hasn't been missing since 2017? So, I mean, I'm not worried about it.
Best exofighters in this war game.
Them having this come out the gate for closed tests and running this good. Because most closed network tests are not that great, but this one right here is this is fun. This is a lot of fun. But yeah, Capcom they haven't missed in 6 years. So I'm confident it's going to do well. I mean, yeah, it was. But at the same time, it's not like it was a terrible game. Granted, I would have liked a lot of the stuff from the original.
Welcome to the war game. Your professional development has stagnated due to redundant combat engagements. Combat conditions are under my constant supervision. Our project requires outstanding data from every battle. Spare no effort. You will compete in 2 teams and exceed even my ambitious metrics. Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Triceratops. Summoning raptors. Summoning pteranodons. The Triceratops is on the move. Pursue it.
Triceratops, it seems, is just a meat sponge.
Nice banana!
Oh, I didn't even see him there.
As outstanding subjects. Regular test aborted. Initializing separate program.
You're not going anywhere.
You have been invited to participate in a special final exercise. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat. You will now combat a high-performance Saurian specimen. A special project developed by yours truly. In this mission, both teams will cooperate to achieve the objective. However, if you cannot defeat the dinosaur within the time limit, or if you suffer eliminations beyond expected metrics, you will fail the mission and be flagged for mortal sunsetting. Let us begin with a preliminary test. Dispose of the dinosaur swarm and show me you have what it takes to advance. Vortex energy boosted to maximum. Commencing Carnage Module beta test. You do not have authorization to die. I will now demonstrate an unstoppable raptor horde. Do your best to stay.
So far, yeah.
For this advanced combat simulation, I am setting your survival chances at 5%.
Damn, only 5%?
Peak level combat scenario.
Keep that up.
Ally eliminated. Exercise caution.
Oh shit! Bruh, look. Holy fuck! Are you serious right now? Yo! Bruh! What the hell?
Demography shows that humans respond to lethal threats. I am looking forward to your survival efforts. You seem to thrive as death approaches. This pleases me. Preliminary experimentation complete. And
Yo, that was nuts!
I will
Holy
summon my
shit.
new Rex. Work together to defeat it. I would not want to lose my prized test subjects. I cannot gather combat data without you.
Whoa. Oh, it has weak points. Okay.
Overdrive ready. Got your back.
Oh,
Myself up. Monster salvo.
you getting all the heat. Damn. Brett, this is fucking nuts. Oh my god, yo.
Your allies are
Back to the
dying.
front.
Is this what you call dinosaur combat?
Yo, and he talking mad shit.
And place barricades in the combat area.
Whoa. Yo, this has MMO mechanics too?
Keep that up.
5 minutes.
Okay, so we gotta get...
Keep that up.
Snap. Yo, this is nuts.
4 minutes to auto termination.
Nice work.
Oh shit! Oh! What is going on? No, I haven't paid attention to Twitter today. I was busy at the beach. I don't give a damn about the Last of Us Part 2, Part 1 or whatever. I mean, whatever they're gonna do, I'm gonna cover it. If there's drama, I don't care. I mean, I'm not crazy about the franchise, but... Damn, I missed.
You will be terminated unless you win in 3 minutes. Prove that you can survive. Prove that
What
you
up, Wolfie?
desire survival.
Yo, we got 3 minutes to take this big dude down. Come on, let's go. He got AoE. Oh shit!
Fix myself up.
Whoa! Whoa!
You're not going anywhere.
Bruh!
20 respawns remain.
No!
Termination in 2 minutes. Do not give up.
Jesus!
You have defeated
Yes!
T-Rex.
Yes!
Congratulations.
Oh shit!
These are splendid combat results. Rest
I mean,
well.
people can go back and forth about that game all they want.
Next mission.
I don't care about drama on Twitter anymore. Like, honestly, it's whatever. I don't have the time, the energy to care about it. If people want to be mad about it, fine. Don't buy it. If people want to be hyped to buy it, cool. Then buy the damn thing. Like, I give zero
The best exo fighters in this war game.
Fs. Oh, that's it? I did it all? What? yeah, like, I mean, there's other things that people can dive into. There's so many games coming out. Like, if people want to be caught up on it, cool. If not, I don't care. I think really the reason I'm kind of, I kind of want to run one more. I think I'm gonna run one more. So every time I run it, I don't know why it spikes my CPU stuff, and it just runs and gets weird. So if it like starts glitching out, that's why. But then it fixes itself shortly after. But yeah, I don't care about all the drama. Like, I'm barely on Twitter anymore, so it is what it is. Like, if I'm not with my kid, which is another reason I don't have much care for a lot of stuff, is because I'm always with my toddler, and when I'm not, I'm working on content. So it's like, I see people getting up in arms about it. Whatever, you know. People paid full price for Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 3 remake, Last of Us Part 2. Last of Us Part 1, they're gonna pay full price for it. People are gonna buy it. As much as people complain about stuff. Yo, we're done? That's it? Yo. Oh man. Yo, I just gotta say, this game was a ton of fun. This is a ton of fun. I'm glad I got to play this. Yo, this was just absolute insanity. Yeah, I gotta zoom my camera back in. There we go. Man, for real. Yo, we went from PvE to PvP to we had to all come together to take out the T-Rex. That shit was nuts. That was nuts. I'm definitely going to be diving into more of that when, because I think there's another one going to be dropping tomorrow. So I'm going to dive into and play that, and that's going to be fun. But yeah, as far as all this other stuff, I don't care enough about The Last of Us to care. I enjoyed Last of Us 1 when I played it back in 2013. Then they had the remaster, a year and a half later, 2 years later. Now they're doing a full-on remake. Okay, I mean, I'm a PlayStation partner. I'm getting the game anyway, so I don't care. I do not care. Like, I don't care. Vote with your wallet. If you want it, cool. If you don't buy it. But the Twitter shit, the Twitter bullshit, I don't give a damn. I really don't. I just don't. Maybe I should, but I don't. Who is that? We got Greg, Grimmy. This feels like Dino Crisis. It feels like it's a Dino Crisis game. With everything that they got in it, it feels like it's Dino Crisis. But yeah, I mean, right? You know, no one needs. If people want to buy something, then buy it. If you want to buy it, if you enjoy it, then there's nothing wrong with it. But the dumb shit people do on Twitter, and it's probably why I don't grow. I'm not growing like insanely large. Like, I stream. I'm right now. We got 7 folks in here. I'm blessed to have that. Right. I'm blessed to have y'all there watching. But maybe if I was more on Twitter and more caught up in the drama and the creator drama, like like before, I'd be doing better. But I just don't care about it. I don't care about the drama. I just want to have fun, make my content, stream when I can, and just take care of my kid and my wife. That's it. That's where I'm at. Like today, literally outside of going on Twitter to promote that I was streaming this, and also that I was at the beach earlier, because the first time I've actually been able to take my daughter to the beach in pretty much a year. So we got to take her to the beach, and she had a lot of fun. And then other than that, man, just got good food, and I just chilled out. All this other shit, if people want to be Last of Us, the same thing with wrestling. Like I don't even keep up. Like I love wrestling, but seeing the WWE versus AEW crowd and just the constant outrage and anger over everything, I just don't care, I maybe you could say like I'd stick my head in the sand, and maybe that's what it is, but I just don't care enough anymore. I don't. Life's too short, especially to be upset over things that don't matter. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. People want to get mad about Last of Us Part 1, full price or not. These are the same folks that were mad about Zelda. What was it? Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD being full price, Skyward Sword being full price, half the games from Nintendo being full. Like, people just get mad about shit all the time. But as far as this goes, man, this was insanely fun. Exoprimal, if you're able to get into the closed network and try it out, definitely do so. But beyond that, all I gotta say is yo, that was serious. That was serious. I tried to play it on the Steam Deck and I couldn't get it to run. I tried a variety of protons to get it to run on the Steam Deck and it just wouldn't. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. That part where all those raptors were like coming off the wall and like, yo, that shit was, that made me think of the fucking flood from Halo, yo. That was so trippy. I was like, yo, what is going on right now? Oh, yo, for real, you clipped that? Good, because I was like, yo,